I'm telling you, just remove these champions from the game. Just remove them, okay? Look at my items. I have 3,000 gold ahead of Poppy. Okay, look, Poppy. I have 2 dragons on her. Plus attack speed. Plus damage. Okay? Plus red buff. Plus red buff. I have OP items. OP. 3 items completed. 3 items completed. She has 2 items. That's it. Okay? Look at this fight. Like, at what point is this not noob, complete noob bullshit? Look. Like, how many more hits can I take? This is freaking crit with Kraken Slayer with magic damage, and I bet you magic damage did a lot. With fully stacked lethal tail, I'm still hitting her. Right? and that's because she didn't buy probably yet. Oh no, she did. Okay. And then, okay, not only is she not killable, but look at her utility in a team fight. Look at her utility in a team fight, right? And I'm talking about this guy is a shitter. He's not like some kind of super player. He's just an iron pleb. And I struggle to deal with them because of the champion. Do you understand? Like, it's the same shit. I played 1-on-1 full game. I played against bronze. I mean, this guy was like bronze 2 or something like. And he played Darius. Early game, naturally, I just massacred him. Massacred. But I said to myself, let me just test something. If we get the champion to the late game, can a brain dead retard like a bot still be effective on this champion? So I was like, okay, let's try 6 items. And I barely won. Barely won. Do you understand? So even if you remove the brains from the champion and he's like 5 IQ, by the champion design he's still overpowered. Do you understand? This freaking champ's like low skill, it's just driving me crazy. Look at Poppy utility, right? Okay, so I massacre everyone, naturally. Okay, look. Boom! Look at the distance traveled. I mean, look. How much do I have to travel to come back? This is like, first of all, I'm flying for what? So let's just count, okay? Let's just count. How long am I out of the team fight? I'm talking about just her natural CC, okay? I'm omega fed in here, so my apologies for this. I'm not supposed to see this. Okay, let's look. Okay, so she hit me at 2347. 2347. When do I actually come back into the team fight? Okay, 2337. I decided to take this thing, but okay. So 251 at 250. So 2347 she hit me. 2351. Well, 52, right? So I'm hitting. We need to think. Okay, so I'm hitting this guy. Okay, now I'm roughly in position where I have to move. Okay, 52, correct. Alright, so now we cancel as if I... Okay, oh shit. Slow down, big boy. Okay, so this thing dies at... Hold on a sec. Okay, so... Alright, 58. At 58, I started to travel back, right? Okay, so 52 to 58 does not count. 47 to 52. That's 5 seconds, right? Plus whatever is right now. Okay, so roughly I'm now traveling back. And let's see how fast do I get back into the team fight. Boom, I'm back into the team fight. 24:02. 24:02, okay? So that's additional 4 seconds. This is 9 seconds CC. Because look, I flew from here to here, which took about, I don't know, 3 seconds, right? I then traveled to here, so her hitting me, from me coming back to here was 5 seconds, and then I traveled from here to here with another 4 seconds, right? So this is one button that is doing 9 seconds CC. 9 seconds CC, one button. On top of the fact that she's unkillable. And I bet you this has no cooldown. I bet you this thing is like, when she's on 6 items, it's like cooldown 12 seconds. Oh, thank God. Thank God this thing has a long cooldown. Thank God. Okay. Because she'll be like, oh yeah, do you want another 9 seconds CC? Bang! Because you have to factor in that this 9 seconds CC starts from the moment she hits. So if her cooldown is like 20 seconds, right? She hits you, by the time you return, 9 seconds pass, so her ulti is up in 11 seconds. So she can hit you again after 11 seconds. But I'm over-exaggerating, of course. Her ult has a very long cooldown, it seems, so that's good. That's good. At least that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And she has this AoE where nobody can dash. I mean, this champ is just Omega noob. Omega. Now, in her defense, our... what's his name? This guy here is... I looked at his... He has 67% win rate. Look at... His first item was Boots of Swiftness. Holy shit, dude. But another tilting thing... I'll show you another tilting thing. Look, she did the same damage as me. This lady. Look. Where is the damage dealt? Look, you see? Same damage as me. Like, how? Where's the damage coming from? She has 0 offensive items. So she basically did more damage than me just walking around with smashing her hand into the keyboard. It's just like... It was like in Fortnite, I think they added those bots, I think. It was like... If you're like a bad player, you can get into this suit. I think there was some kind of a robot suit, and it will automatically shoot rockets, auto aim for you. You just walk around the map, and like when you get into that robot, you're like guaranteed to be top 10 or top 5 or some shit like that. I saw a lot of people complain about it. That they removed it from Fortnite. So this is kind of like a variant of this. Are you dog shit at League of Legends? Do you not want to practice CSing? Do you not want to analyze matchups and read about other champions? Well, have no fear, we have champions for you. Shit like Garen, shit like Poppy, Alistair, Gragas. You don't need to like, you just coin flip every game and you just shit on another person who's trying to win, because you can just smash your keyboard and stop them from playing. Easy peasy. And hey, the champ also does shitloads of damage, so you can finish them off if they're low on health. Like, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Because look, you see, this guy is playing a... Yone versus Trinda is pretty difficult to play on both sides. If Yone is good, he can really smack you around, like when you play Trinda. But he's not a good player, so I can smack him around, right? But this guy, he's a shit player, probably worse player than this, and he gets to have super good performance because he's playing Poppy. Do you see what I'm complaining about? I'm complaining about, okay, if you are dog shit at the game, you deserve to lose. You deserve to lose. right? That's the correct way to do it. So he either needs to shut the F up, right? He needs to shut the hell up, start practicing, otherwise he's gonna get smashed even more next time, right? Because I'm getting better. I'm gonna watch my review again, right? My VOD. As opposed to be like, oh, are you dog shit at the game? Have no fear, just take Alistair. You don't know what, you don't even know how to position your champion to be in range of experience. Do not worry, level 6 you have 80% damage reduction, and your cooldowns are naturally omega low, so even if you're omega shit at the game, you are still as useful as a guy who is sweating his balls off trying to carry the game. Now, of course I'm over exaggerating, you're not going to be as good as this guy, myself, right? But he's still useful. Like, this guy was completely useless in the whole team fight. He was like completely useless, right? But if he was playing Gragas, he would still be useful. If you're dog shit, you deserve to lose. Period. Period. There is no argument against this shit. No argument. That's why it tilts me what they do with first-person shooter games. It's like, oh, you're playing against good champion. Let's nerf the good champion game so his bullets do not always hit, so that retard who refuses to practice has a shot to play against the champ. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what a bunch of bullshit. The champ should smash him so hard that this guy go and cries and considers twice before picking up the game again. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the way it should be. As opposed to be like, oh, you know, let's just help this guy out, you know? Man. Produces losers, do you know what I'm saying? Produces losers. I'm talking about the system where if you are completely dog shit, you are completely undisciplined, you don't want to practice, you don't want to take no pain, no gain, right? You don't want to pay the price for success. We're just gonna give it to you. We're just gonna give it to you so you can participate, so some fucking shitty company can make money, and I have to deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm kind of I have a way around it at this stage. I can just dodge, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to kind of play this because I looked at their champs, I was like, holy smokes. I mean, like, oh my god, like, this is just horrendous. Horrendous. Their champs are just horrendous. Like, nobody in here can stop me. Nobody. And I saw this guy. When I see this guy, I 100% know this is a child. 100% know. So I was like, okay, so this guy is not going to be good. And late game, we have Tristana. This guy also has 100% win rate. So I know he's going to be useful, right? I know he's going to be useful. And good jungler is always welcome on my side. Also, I noticed that ADC is very important. And I know that Tristana, if we just get to late game, which we will, I will guarantee it, she's going to be effective no matter what. Because, I mean, her range is just obnoxious. And again, who is going to deal with her in here? There's nobody who can deal with her. Even, like, I knew for a fact I'm going to kill 3 people for sure in a team fight. For sure. So Poppy has no way to deal with her. And then these shitters, whoever is left, like, I mean, what? Like, and Pyke is another champ. I see Pyke, it's like the guy's trolling. It's just the guy's trolling. The champ is just completely useless. But I love that champ because every time I see him on the enemy team, I say, oh yes. Oh yes. It's like, I'm not a big fan of Lux, but in this case, I mean, again, I thought to be honest with you, in this game I thought that Lux is gonna hard feed, and I thought to myself that this guy is gonna be good. So I thought, okay, we can actually win 4v5 this, even if Luke's just AFKs, right? But what happened was Luke's was actually pretty good, but this guy fed. He was kind of useless. But at least they are pushing the waves, so that's kind of okay. And also, in today's league, this thing is kind of good. If the guy dies too many times, he becomes like worth nothing. You know, like 50 gold or like 100 gold, which is good, right? Because at least he provides utility of pushing the waves. And this is kind of what this guy did, so I wouldn't say he was completely useless, you know? Like, that's the thing, when you play against bots, it's a good idea to have bots on your side, because even if you kind of... I noticed that even if you have feeders on your team, bots that just feed, but at least they push the lanes, right? Which is kind of good. Because when you're playing alone, like 1 versus 5 players, if one of the bots just goes and pushes, it becomes very, very hard to win the game because you're constantly running around the especially without teleport, you're running around the map just trying to push the waves consistently, and there's no time to actually finish the game. So you're just like, your advantage is slowly disappearing because I mean bots, once they get to 6 items, you can no longer 1v5. Even bots, you just can't 1v5. Well, not all, but I mean most of the good bots, like stuff like Trundo, Mundo, Malphite, Ramos, like on 6 items as Trindamir, you cannot do it, you know. Oh my god, these champs are just so tilting. I bet you he's some kind of iron shitter. I'm pretty sure. Not even ranked, right? Well, what level is he? Where is that 100? Well, level 100. At least he's not a shitter, okay? So fair play. So I can't really say that he's a complete shitter, so he probably knows how to CS at least, you know? Oh! Anyway, take care, bye bye. That's my rant.